It was a reference that I came up with.
I was like, Queer Eye, the Fierce Fire.
No.
The 90s episode was actually a couple weeks ago.
Oh, clock it.
You missed it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
We come to this place to relax, loosen our corset, and have some quiet time.
Girl, be so for real. This is where we get into it and really spill all the tea.
Ooh, that part. By the way, anyone got a red lipstick? I saw a cute guy out there.
Welcome to
The powder room.
I think I'll try defying
Girl,
gravity.
bye. I knew if we were in green, it wasn't gonna go well.
The wizard and I.
You when you met Brooklyn.
Hair on one side.
Can you add blush to me?
A girl. Go do what you want.
I don't know what is it. Let us see. Let us see.
All 24 inches. Let's go.
Hey, this is like the perfect whipping length. It's so good.
I beg to differ.
I love this hair.
I feel like this. I need more length on mine.
I love a short hair.
No.
We are back. Sorry for our little hiatus, but we had to take a little bit of time.
We had to mourn the wicked.
We had to hold space.
Honestly, we were all just in different time zones.
We really, we honestly were.
Do you feel like you're still in a different time zone?
Well,
It's been 2.
It took me a week to get used to the UK time zone, only for me to leave and come back and be like, okay. We went to Dragcon.
Yes.
The
Dragcon UK.
It was fun. We got to meet a lot of our sisters.
It was insane.
And then your Elimination episode was on
Dragcon Friday.
Dragcon
Literally
Friday.
the day before
one.
Dragcon.
Day
No,
one.
day of.
Yeah, I walked in and I said,
Oh, the day before Thursday.
yeah,
For
well,
Canada,
Friday
but
at
in the
2
UK
a.m.
it came
there.
out at
Oh,
2 a.m.
time is hard.
Yeah, so I literally walked in there and went, "Hi everyone, I went home."
Literally, she just got eliminated.
Yeah, if anyone came up to me and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so excited for you," I'd be like, "Well, skip this episode."
You
But
said,
it was
baby,
so
you're clearly not up to
fun.
date.
Thank you to all the amazing fans and
Yes, and
people
thank you for all
coming
the
to our
Haribo.
booths. Oh my god, yeah, so
I
many
got
gifts and
so
snacks.
much Haribo.
Yeah, just thank you for coming up and saying hi. It really makes DragCon worth it. And we got to meet a lot of our international sisters, which was great.
Yes. Oh my god, shout out to Zahira. I love you.
Honestly, she was really one of the highlights.
Literally one of the highlights.
Loved it.
I have a voice note. I have to respond to her too. I forgot about that. Oh my god, what were you up to?
And when they were at Dragcon, I went to the ER.
Oh, do tell.
So
Storytime.
I had this splinter in my hand. I was performing at a bar. A Friday night, I was feeling it.
Oh, she was in her puss.
First song of the night, Partition by Beyonce, Clock It.
Oh,
And
mwah.
I went like this, down on the stage, like you know how I do. And baby, like a splinter like this big. It was like at least over an inch big. Like jammed in my hand. But I went to the ER, clock it. I finished my set, which in Toronto means 5 songs because I'm what? Professional
psychopath?
and poor.
30 minutes later.
You know what?
No,
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
knew I
You
had
know
to
what?
leave the
Yeah.
bar. So I was like, I'm broke.
And you just like looked at everyone and you went, "Look at how fucking big this sliver
Well,
is."
actually, I screamed out loud, ow. And then everyone looked at me like, and I went, I could pay this off. I could pay it off. I was like, you want to guess the color of my... Anyways. Then I went to
Full
the
set
ER,
later.
sat there for 4 hours. And then my doctor, shout out to you, Dr. Nathan.
Were you in drag?
No, I got
Oh,
out.
okay,
Girl,
thank God.
bye. But it was
you
very...
should have stayed in
It was
drag.
quite
That would've been
obvious.
so funny.
Goodbye. I knew it was going to take forever.
Yeah, then you could have just sat there and been like, "Yeah,
Fair.
you like that?"
Yeah.
But Dr. Nathan.
Dr. Nathan took out my splinter, and he was just like asking me how I got it. And I was like, yeah, I do drag. He goes, you look familiar. And then I was like, yeah, my name's Van Goth and drag. He goes, oh my God, I watched the Powder Room. So shout out to you, Dr. Nathan. Thank you for getting this splinter out of my
Yeah,
hand.
thank you for saving Van's life. If it wasn't for you, Dr.
And it's
Nathan.
almost all healed.
Oh my God, I love that.
Oh my god.
You're so
I'm
brave.
proud of you.
Honestly, he was hot too. Clock it.
Oh, Dr. Nathan.
Dr. Nathan, a message so we can creep your Instagram.
Dr. Nathan, I just want you to give me a chance to redeem myself. I looked really bad at the hospital.
She's full of splinters, baby.
Not only the stage wants to fuck me. Anyways.
You need to leave!
I can't.
Oh my god.
But in
hey,
good
at least
news-
the stage penetrated you.
Clock it.
In good news.
In good news, we are back. We are here. We're back on track. We're ending off the season. And Midas finally, y'all can shut the fuck up because...
Clock hit.
Ooh.
She got her mic. Really
upset that I said that though, because now I have to add one to the counter.
Oh.
So really, it's like a double-edged. It's like a splinter.
Clock it.
If you really think about it.
Life is like a splinter.
Clock
You'll
it.
meet Dr. Nathan.
Sometimes it fucks you, and sometimes it hurts.
Clock it.
And sometimes you gotta cut it out of your wrist.
Did you clock that?
I clocked it, sister.
Thank you.
Ooh.
I may have a mic, but don't get it twisted. I'd rather add my notes in
A
an
little
edit.
2 cents. It's like a double
So,
washing.
She's nervous.
Hashtag
She'll
Midas
she'll
just
more
lost her mic.
comfortable.
She's shy. Hashtag Midas doesn't want to turn on her mic.
Ooh.
She's shy. Midas is like,
Maybe not that.
Midas
much.
is shy,
yeah,
though.
maybe
No shade.
that. Midas is shy.
Yeah, a little.
Wait, what's your sign?
Actually, at my birthday, I'm doing a birthday show with Van in like a week and a half.
You're an
the promo
January
was
30th.
crazy.
You're an Aquarius.
Yeah.
The promo was crazy.
Oh.
The promo was crazy. Girl, on the poster, she gave me devil horns.
Oh, yeah.
The substance.
It's
Wow.
well,
No, not that substance.
baby, trust.
Vanessa, look at the
Well, I
material.
was just like trying to.
I
like,
look like the substance.
I was
Oh,
trying to like
you are the
show her
substance.
true essence.
The house that Jack built.
Huh?
Wait, do you know that?
Don't watch that movie.
We're having 2 different conversations on a podcast. You know that the Gia Gunn clip where Mistress goes, "Do your big one." She goes, "You are the big one." Bitch, that shit scratches my brain so good.
Is this the new one? That shit scratches my brain.
No.
No, it's like really
That's
old.
been a saying.
I think like quite your age group.
When something like scratches an itch in your brain or something.
Yeah, like it scratches it. Like,
Clock it.
Girl, moving
Go
on.
okay. Well, that was the end of the good news because this episode is so sad.
Oh, yes, we are mourning today.
In the arms of the eliminated.
There's
Perla,
Perla.
sashay
Perla's
away.
gone.
5th place.
Sashay away.
We have obviously y'all know what happened. Y'all have seen it. It's been like 2 weeks.
I haven't seen the full thing.
I knew you didn't watch it.
I've seen the majority of it.
But like you haven't watched it, so you just seen the clips.
No, I watched. I haven't seen the full lip sync.
That's
I've
fair.
seen parts of it. I watched some of the challenge,
I watched it before you got here.
and
Yeah, I need a refresher.
I
she
did
refreshed.
skipped the workroom talk,
That makes
which
sense.
I think I have every right to skip that.
That makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
baby, you lived it. You don't have to watch it again.
I lived it, and then I spoke about it.
So we get in the workroom. We're gonna kick it off right away. And who just went on?
Xana just
Xana,
went
Oh,
through
Xana
the
just went
design
on.
challenge.
We're in
Front
our top
trains.
5.
Trends, front train,
Front trains.
front
A trend that will not catch on.
So it's the fierce 5 from the 6, but Michaela said top 6 from the 6. It's
Yeah.
like top 5.
You know that's
Yeah,
like that was
fear
like
fab-
building in
or-
her head for a couple weeks, like top 6 and 6.
yeah. And then they didn't say
No,
Yeah.
the Fierce Fab 5.
Fierce Fab 5.
It was like the Spice Girls movie. It was a reference that I came up with. Like,
Oh, I was
yeah.
like Queer Eye, the Fierce 5.
No.
The 90s episode was actually a couple weeks ago.
Oh, clock
You
it.
missed it.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But we are back into the workroom. Xana just left. Top 5 of the
How are you
season.
feeling? Top 5
All from Toronto.
before anything has happened. Go. We just talked about that.
Where was
Say
I?
Toronto one more time.
Yo, you were sitting right here.
Oh.
Say Toronto one more
Flashback.
time.
So it's the Fierce 5 from the 6, but Michaela said top 6 from the 6. Like
Yeah.
top 5.
You know that's
Yeah.
like
No editing notes. I've been dying to say that.
Midas, mute the mic. Hashtag Midas,
God.
get off the mic.
what we do.
see
How
how
are
they
you
treat
feeling? Top 5 coming in the workroom.
Yeah.
I felt excited. I felt shocked. I was like, I survived girl groups. I'm still focused on that. And I
Sorry, off topic. In one of our like not gonna lie links, like Enter the Powder Room ones, someone wrote met Perla at Dragcon UK, gave her a compliment. She acted like it was the first one she's ever received, and I said, "That sounds exactly like what happened."
that is. I refuse to accept compliments. I will like
You
deflect
should look
them.
into that. Therapy could be.
No.
Powerful.
With what money? I didn't win.
Now
Clock
clock Nazi. Now clock Nazi. Okay, you know what? You ate that one.
Someone book me.
Someone please pay for therapy.
Yeah, someone pay for my
Whoever wins the
therapy.
season, which one of the 4 of them wins, please
Pay for my
please pay for the
therapy.
therapy.
Yeah, send me to a therapist. You know, I felt like excited. I was really homesick at this point.
Fair.
Yeah, so I was kind of like every day mentioning the messages from home, being like, "When is this gonna happen?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Who am
I guess
gonna
now
hear
it's kind of like a
from?
staple of like Drag Race, like top 5.
I want to miss
You
it.
get a message from
Top 5 or
home.
top 6, right? Isn't it like kind of like the top
Yeah, it's
whatever?
like
and
around
they
in that
didn't give it
time.
to you guys until later into the episode.
Yeah, which fucked me up.
They were teasing you.
They made it part of the challenge,
Like,
which is
holy
crazy,
shit.
But like, pop off.
I'm when we get there. Well, you know what? Fuck it.
It
We're
kinda
let's
made
hop
sense,
into
though.
this challenge.
In the context of the challenge, I think it really made sense.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that live talk show format, there's always a kind of a call-in message or like a
yeah,
a message from home. It made sense in the context of the challenge, but maybe you just wanted to like enjoy the moment without
was
feeling like you
like-
were competing.
Yeah.
Honestly, in the moment, seeing the message, completely blanked. All I did was make weird noises because I was crying so hard.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's so valid though.
Yeah.
We're skipping ahead, but back to the Gigarama. We get in the workroom. We hear it's a live talk show challenge. How are you feeling? Do you feel like this was something that you're like, maybe I got this?
I had actually like mentally planned out what this challenge was going to be in my head like weeks in advance.
Oh.
And I thought
Like you knew it was gonna be this, or you were like, at top 5 it's gonna be this challenge.
well, I was like, okay, so if we have like this talk show moment, what do I think it was going to be? I thought we were going to be in like a team group effort.
Oh.
And I thought it was going to be like one of us is the host. There's 2 guests. Then you have like
So similar to like the
but it would be-
Dragcon panels that they've done on like
yes,
like
yeah.
the States, or they did
But,
like
like-
one on men's. They did like a panel on men's on season 14.
I was thinking it was going to be like
so it's like an
the-
improv
like
acting.
Jimmy Fallon. I thought
Yeah.
it was going to be like something like that where we like have one person who's like the host and then you like play a game with your guests and like coming up with the games.
So you kind of
Essentially
had a
what
similar
we did.
concept, but like not all of you being the guests.
Yes, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I did think it was a fun challenge. It is like a tricky one though, because you are just judging them kind of based on it's just their personality, just who they
Yeah.
are.
Well, I think that like when we saw like the judges' critiques coming down, I think they like wanted just to see variety. I think they wanted to see like those shady moments, those heartfelt moments. Like they kind of wanted to see you be able to like riff well.
Yeah.
Um,
And you can't really prepare for that. You just kind of go on the fly and whatever happens in the moment.
it's kind of a hard challenge though, because I think like
Yeah.
there is no preparation. Like you kind of have to just get what you get and be able to like, you're either someone who can riff really well and you can like really come back with something, or you're just someone who can't.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm
with
not
that.
saying that you cannot, just like it also depends on like the day, the question, the person.
in the
you're
moment, some
riffing
people
with,
were just
like-
more quick than you were.
Yeah, it just-
which Helena was the
Helena
girl.
was
It's
great.
not. It's
Helena
not as
was
like.
so
I guess.
great.
I guess what we're trying to say. It's not as objective as like. This
You did
garment looks
bad,
good
yeah.
or bad.
Yeah.
You can't dance or you can dance. You can sing or you can't sing. It's kind of like, it is kind of up to the viewer
Yeah.
and the judges.
I would 100% agree
The
with
judges.
that. 100%.
But it's a fun challenge. I love the set.
Oh, the set was
It was
great
so
with all the
fun.
like little
The set
throwback
was so
things.
cute.
Yeah.
And I love that you guys got to like react to like moments back from the season since you're so far like
they
into the
shaded
competition.
me so hard when they like showed my
the
fucking
picture of you without any
runway.
blush.
But like that was the look.
It was part of the look, but you know they wanted to
that
gag you
was
one more time.
so shady. I was like,
Brad,
They wanted to get you together.
follow me for like finally you owe me for that.
But that's fun though. I think like the challenge, like the Watch What Happens Live, the Jimmy Fallons or whatever. I think like all those clips that are like shady are the ones that like
go viral.
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
fun ones. It was really fun. I loved Brad as the host.
Yeah, he
It
was
was
Yeah.
so
great.
fun.
And his-
Originally, when like the challenge was announced, I was like, maybe Tracy should have hosted this. But then seeing it back, I'm like, no, I loved Brad. in
I
this
would have
one.
also been okay with T.S. Madison.
That would have been fun. If she,
Way.
oh my god! Imagine she hosted a Bring Back My Girls,
I would have loved that. I would have loved it.
but it was
I
like
didn't even
the
think
five of
about
you, and you guys
her.
had to talk about the eliminated girls that went home already, like stuff
and
like that.
you know T.S. Madison would get the shadiest comments out of us.
Oh, she'd be she'd be setting you up.
I
Like,
didn't
come
think
on,
about
do
that.
it.
That's fun.
Do it.
But I do like
Absolutely.
Brad because also it's like maybe more comfortable, I guess, for all of you. Because like T.S. Madison would be awesome. But imagine also someone that you've never met before.
yeah, Brad is like a whole new face.
That also has like a really big star
Yeah.
power.
Oop, that
And
light.
it's like, girl, the light's gone. Brad's familiar. Yeah, girl, turn it off.
Yeah, there you go.
Girl, clock it. We're adjusting the set live.
Live.
Watch What Happens
he was
Live.
also in a great Dries Van Noten suit, which I loved.
Oh, you
And I
better.
clocked it. I literally went, "Is that Dries Van Noten?"
I
And he
really
went,
liked
"Yes."
the
And I went,
game
"Anyway."
when it was like who has like the best makeup or whatever, and Helena was like telling Virgo, Stop playing around. Just find my face.
That was good. That was really good.
Or the who was the best fashion sense? Everyone voted Perla and then Michaela voted herself.
It's like,
Hilarious.
it's unanimous except for Michaela, who voted for herself.
It was fun. I really liked it.
Yeah, I really liked it. And then we had our messages from home.
I also liked how big the blocks were.
Oh
yeah.
my God, they were huge.
They just I love a big prop.
I couldn't pick mine up because I couldn't bend in my corset. And I was trying to pick it up. And then finally they were like, can you just hold it? And I was like, I got this.
Oh, I can only imagine what those people had to deal with, sister.
Oh my God. They're like, the
girl.
tiny one needs a pillow behind her.
Baby. Perla loves a bit.
Perla
loves a bit.
In the promo, you had a neck corset you couldn't move in. Here you have another corset you couldn't move in. Was there any runway you could move in?
Clock it.
Fuck you.
What?
We'll get to the lip sync. Don't worry, Midas.
Oh my God.
We'll get to the lip
No,
sync. We'll talk about it.
I could move in my 90s. I could move in Time and Place. I could move in Best Drag. I could move in the music video. There was a few.
Could you move
Well,
in?
not enough.
Yeah.
Not enough to whip your hair. Anyway, so that was the challenge. And then we get into our
I'm going to piss in your
runways.
suitcase.
Oh. Girl, that's going in the trailer. Clock it. Would love to get a drag before midnight. Would love it.
Let's do it. Challenge accepted.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, kids.
up here.
Let's jump into the runway.
Jumping
Let's
into the
jump into the
runways.
runway.
I know we're moving this challenge quickly, but I feel like
I'm traumatized.
all of
We
you
can
did good
totally
though.
go
All
through.
of you did so good. There's
It
really
was a good
nothing to say.
challenge.
All of you did really, really good.
Yeah.
And it really is a matter of what the judges are feeling. Also the runways and the way it all came together, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like the challenge, I think Helena did the best. I
I would
think.
agree with that too.
And then I think the rest of y'all were just all really good too.
Well, yeah,
But Helena definitely had the best standout.
Helena had
She did.
standout moments that I
Absolutely.
can quote back.
Yeah.
So
I think
good
it
on
worked
you,
in
Helena.
her favor because she's old.
Oh,
Girl,
bitch, you
Dur
better call
than
her
me.
old. Meanwhile, every podcast
Ageist.
you talk about how old you are. Clock it.
clock it.
She's 2 years old.
But we have arrived on the runway.
On the
and
runway. Come
category-
on, shake down.
Come on, shake down. The category is
Statuesque.
What a fun category.
I know, and so many
I thought
different
the same
ways
thing.
to interpret.
Interpret.
Girl, bye.
Underline.
Well, I think you can interpret it like statuesque as in like a statue. Also, like there's like statuesque beauty, like the idea of being so like poised and like elegant.
I think this one was a hard one for me because I'm 5'5". How am I supposed to be statuesque?
Well, that's
You
why you
could've
went
been
with
gray.
half a body.
Clock
it.
That counts
Also,
as two.
just like the way this happened though, like the way obviously top 5 runway, we don't know what anyone else was gonna do, but like the fact that Helena was the only one in gray was crazy.
Who like actually did like stereotypical
Like
go-to
statue.
I'm
statue
actually
look.
okay with that. I feel like that's.
I mean, it really worked out to her benefit.
No, it worked
though.
out
It
for her.
really
but
worked out
she
to her
could-
benefit.
She took the risk of someone else might do the same thing. I mean, I did
Yes.
see Jaylene post that
She
her
was
look-
gray.
Her look was also
And
gray.
so was Uma's.
Yes. So
Oh, yeah.
it really that's just how the
Yeah,
cookie crumbles.
The cookie crumbles. So first up though, we have Elena Poison.
Girl.
In this Medusa inspired
You know what?
look.
Having her go out first was so homophobic to the rest.
No,
of
she
us.
really set the bar and said, "This is how you're gonna do statuesque, and everyone else is gonna, jump
No,
to try to reach
She
it.
walked out and she said,
Get these motherfucking snakes
and then we
out of
all
my
walked
motherfucking
out
Okay, the
and
hair."
match,
tripped.
the match of the bodysuit to the face is kind of crazy.
It's insane.
I think Brooklyn made the comment on stage 2 was like,
And-
you literally can't see where it disconnects from your neck
Seeing
and your
it
face.
in person was the exact same.
Girl.
It was flawless.
This is like an example of
well,
what
it's
I
really
feel like
hard to make stuff like
we-
that on camera look
good because the
And
lighting and the makeup.
Exactly.
well. Just the way that makeup and fabric read on camera are different than the way.
Well, light bounces off of it differently
Clocked
too.
it.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's
And
kind of
Helena
crazy.
said,
I feel like though this is a good example of what we expected from Helena. Like we're
Clock
like
it.
this is
Yes.
what this is,
Yeah.
if someone were to say
Yes.
like, oh, what's a Helena look? Like we would describe something
Yeah.
very of this.
I also like I went back and forth with the fabric and the way the dress kind of was ruched,
Like
but
draped on her body?
It kind of like in this like static photo, it looks like stone. Like it
Yeah.
looks heavy.
It's
'Cause
the way it's like
you know when they
rugged,
try to do like draping fabric in stone, it's always
make it all soft and
but it's
flowy.
always gonna look like stone.
Yes.
because it's
Yes.
stone.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't not really make it look like
and it looks like movement is locked into it.
it does, like a
Yeah.
stone. Clock it.
Say
Statuesque.
stone one more time.
Stone.
Also, my favorite MAC lip liner. Clock it.
Kidney stone.
Oh, I'll see Dr. Nathan for that.
But yeah, love this look, Helena.
I
Puff.
love it so
This is a
much.
puff.
This is a massive
Puff, 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 puff. Best look of the season.
My
do you
alien look
think?
is crying.
One of the best looks of the season.
There we
One of the best looks of
go.
the season.
Next up, we have. I hit the mic. Next up, we have Perla.
Hey, what are you gonna say about that, Aurora? I heard that.
I mean, I liked it. I
Oh,
never
girl,
said
she
I didn't like
defensive.
it. I said that Brooklyn didn't.
Because she thinks
get
Brooke's
it.
in the room.
Silly goose.
No.
Lesbian rights.
Lesbian rights.
What do you think about it, Vanessa?
I
Insert
think it's
crystal
good.
method.
I think it could be maybe of like I get bust. I think maybe bust could have been like interpreted in a different way. Like, so here's my thing. I think bust could have been maybe more hit on the head, but in more of like a camp way, like having like a flat surface or something that like,
And then just holding a pose
yeah.
like.
But then that also would maybe not feel like you.
Yeah.
Like, you definitely did bust in like a fashion-y way, which I understand from your perspective.
Yeah.
If I was gonna do bust and statuesque, I would have gone more camp and really hit it over the head that I'm like a half of a person.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah, I see what you mean.
Like,
like-
completely cover the fact that you even have legs.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it a full
Yeah.
table.
But you went from more like I'm gonna wear this black and this kind of flow, and it's gonna be like the fashion version of like this bust idea.
Yeah, you know what? As much as this look got knocked, I will defend it. I think it wouldn't have been true to myself if I did something so on the nose. And I think that's been
Yeah.
a very interesting thing looking back at every runway, how I interpreted everything
And how
was
others-
not exactly what you would have expected.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, I think it reads statue. I don't think it
I
doesn't.
wish they
read
also chose a
statuesque.
photo of me facing forward.
Well, maybe we will for this podcast.
Yeah, use one of the photo shoot images.
No, but see that's the thing too. Like in your photo shoot, when you have everything blacked out, context like location, right?
Yes,
When everything is
exactly.
blacked out around you, it looks more.
There's
like
an
a
illusion.
bust. Yeah.
Yes,
There's-
yeah.
So I
You
think it's
see
just
the
about the
illusion.
way it kind of read on the stage, which I can see Brooklyn's perspective of that. But I loved how T.S. Madison fought for you. That was so fun.
She's like, you're not getting statuesque from this?
Justice for T.S. Madison. She deserves a bonus. Someone give her a bonus.
bonus?
I would love for her to have a bonus.
I still think it's a
I
puff
still
though.
puff this though.
I will also say that this outfit, my arm restriction was about I could lift my arm this high.
We'll
Like
get there.
90 degrees.
Yeah. Like I had no movement, anything. 13 feet of braiding hair. I was
we'll get
I was
to it,
locked
don't
in.
worry.
Another outfit Perla could not move in.
Next we have the
Virgo
Queen
Queen.
in her gold statuesque outfit.
Yes. Okay, I have like a theory about this look.
Okay.
This is like nothing to do with how it looks. But so, you know how under her dress she has like this like kind of
The gold bust thing.
Yeah. Is
Can I
that
see it?
Fierce's finale look from Versal World? You can't really see it in this photo.
I'm not sure.
But so it has like a nipple on it, like outlined, and I can see it when she's walking down the runway. But I was like, it feels like almost like it's Fierce's like finale corset that she just wore under it. I know they're friends, so it's
I'm not
quite
sure,
possible.
actually.
I just really want to know like the lore behind it because that's so.
We
fun.
need a Nancy Drew this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this look is giving.
See, I'm getting goddess more than statuesque.
I agree completely. And I.
but I guess
hate
she's
the hair.
But I guess she's going for.
Did you do it?
I also wish it was longer.
Oh yeah, and then also had that really obvious white zipper on the side.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did notice that like on like during critiques, like when the camera panned by her like left side, it was just right there.
Like, you know what?
Okay.
Puff for being able to zip into it yourself.
Something she could have done that would have been fun. Okay, you know how Suki does this gold leaf technique?
all over her body.
Yes, and she almost takes like an oil and then takes gold leaf and like kind of lays
Puts
it on
it
top.
on her.
Yes.
And it's kind of like fragmented gold leaf.
You know what? That would have
Go
made
to
it more
Suki Doll's Instagram.
statuesque.
Go, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like a gold statue that's like crumbling a little.
Oh my gosh, she
Oh.
has
Yeah.
like painted like Virgo, but then it's peeling off and it's like the gold
Yes.
underneath.
Also, Virgo. Why a balance sign?
That's
Your
giving
scales.
Libra.
Anyway,
Did Athena have a balance or a scale?
I don't think so.
I think if she had some gold leaf that was on her skin and it made it look like she was gold, a
Something
gold
to make
statue,
her more statue.
like if she was gold statue, it would have read.
What also would have been
I
really
think.
cool if it was a full gold boot that went into the dress, so it looked like she was completely gold from the bottom, and then it comes up to the top, and that's where it's
but then
all
she would have to
cracking.
paint her face gold though.
No, but
I mean,
if
that
you
could've
do
been
it
fun.
all
Or
the
if she
like
did the
foil
breaking
coming
apart.
up, crack.
She also
Gotcha,
could have like
gotcha.
got like a corseted gown that she could wear her bare legs and then do like that same technique on the leg.
Oh yeah.
So I guess we're
Yes.
saying like I wish she committed more to like
I wish she
Full
committed to
gold.
the idea that she was a gold statue versus
Yeah.
she's wearing a gold dress.
I was
Yes.
so fucking covered in gold, like makeup all over my
Oh,
body
yeah,
in
you
that
did
one.
yeah.
all over your neck.
Bitch, y'all
And
should
my
have shared.
hand.
and your hands. I'm gonna pass Virgo's look.
I
Me
am also
too.
gonna pass it.
Yeah.
Wah, wah. Next,
Fuck
we
yeah.
have Michaela Couture as Nefertiti.
I really do like this. I like the detail. I wish the
I
detailing
like the cape
was.
sleeves.
I wish that this was
things.
more embellished,
I
like
see that.
the not the catsuit itself,
like
but
the pieces.
the applique pieces that
As
are
if they were
on.
almost like these like rhinestone, like heavy.
Yeah, like giant gemstones, like lots of glitz and glam. But I don't know if that would also translate statue-esque.
For me, this looked more costumey to me than the other looks.
It kind of also went into the goddess realm.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing though. I think maybe why this category is reading that way is because statues often
Are
are
of goddesses. and
gods and
stuff.
goddesses.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's probably what Michaela was going down.
And what Virgo was,
Exactly.
or Virgo was going for the, anyways. But why Virgo's read that way,
Yeah.
which I
just
understand.
different meanings of statuesque.
Yeah.
But I love, honestly, her presentation.
oh, it was
was great.
phenomenal.
Her
Phenomenal.
presentation was great. And I loved in her commentary when she was just like talking about there ain't no church lady with a hat like this. I was
And-
like,
Oh yeah, this is
the
my thing.
chiffon movement. As
Love
she
the
yeah, the
chiffons.
movement of
Yeah.
the outfit was
Expensive
great.
chiffon.
She had a little staff as
The
well.
staff needed to be double the size,
You're like, I want scale.
double the size, baby.
That actually would have been kind of.
Like if it was
Yeah.
like bigger than her.
My promo staff is bigger
Clock
than
it.
me. No promo photos of it though.
And who was in your text going, baby, bigger is better. Proportionize.
Venus.
Makes you look small. No, me. Me, sister.
I'm gonna soft puff this.
I'm gonna puff it.
She's on the fence. Which way she's gonna tip?
Oh, God, I don't know.
Gonna.
I think I'm going to do
make
my
a
PC one again. You both puff it. I'll pass it just for the
Of course, for the variety.
for the variety of flavor, sister.
For the mwah.
Mwah. And then we have Minnie in her prawn statue look.
prawn?
Okay, so I obviously did not understand what a prawn statue was, but I
also-
Googled it.
It's a shrimp.
How is it?
Well, no, yeah, but I was like, what does the statue look like?
It's a prawn.
And it looked like this, to be honest.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, I
have
saw a
not seen
photo
the
of it, and I
reference.
went, oh,
Insert reference here.
it actually looks like a giant shrimp.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Honestly,
it's like
work.
it's like this color scheme too.
The hair
did-
is fucked.
I did see people.
The hair is fucked, and the wig cap at the back also is fucked.
I didn't see that.
Oh, maybe.
it.
No.
Well, because you haven't watched the episode fully,
Gonna. Yeah.
but everyone saw it.
Oh,
see. It's a
love
giant. It's a
that.
giant prawn.
I've seen posts though of people who have like helped work on it, and they were like, "We honestly worked on this not knowing what the category was. It's like,
yeah.
we know we're doing a prawn look, but what is the category?"
It had a lot of visual interest. I was very interested in it.
I like the maximalism of it. I
the
would
way
have
it
loved a
moves.
closed toe shoe.
and as T.S. Madison said,
Oh yeah, the shoes.
the hair to hide the shoulders.
No, but that was for the challenge. This was less of the hiding of the shoulders.
Shoulders on full display, baby.
The earrings to hide the shoulders. Big hair to hide the shoulders.
That part.
Big boobs to
hide the shoulders. Big boobs.
And that's it.
It's cool though.
I'm gonna puff
I'm
it.
gonna puff it too.
I puff it too.
I'm gonna puff it. I did dent the boob though.
Did you hit it?
No, I was crying and she held me, and then I my shoulder went into the boob.
Well,
And she went, "You knocked my boob," and I was like, "I'm so sorry, Minnie." She's like,
You
"It's all
knocked my
right. It's all right.
boob."
You're sad.
she's
You
wild.
broke my boob."
And those were all the runways.
That's it.
That
Top
was a
5,
quick little
baby.
runway.
5.
I feel like this was definitely Helena's standout episode.
I do too.
Of like best runway, really good in the challenge.
She deserved her
It was
win.
definitely her win.
Congratulations, Helena, on
Yes,
your win.
absolutely deserved.
Unfortunately, we had a bottom 2. It really could have just the way the cookie crumbled. I feel.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we had Perla and Michaela in the bottom 2.
Dun, dun, dun.
And honestly, I feel like 2 fan favorites.
Yeah, I would agree.
I feel like you both have very strong fandoms.
Yeah, I would agree. I think that like
So either way, it would have been like a heartbreak of an elimination.
yeah,
It was a heartbreak,
yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
It was one of
Yeah.
those where it's like, oh, you see both of you guys.
Whichever
you're like,
way it goes, it's not going to be good.
You're like, I don't want
That's the
either.
way
Yeah.
it is. That's the
And we
way it
had literally one of my favorite songs to perform.
Desperate Measures by Mariana's Trench.
I love a song so much.
How do you feel about it, Perla?
I feel like my toes hurt.
Yeah. You couldn't really dance in the outfit, which was unfortunate.
Yeah, I was.
You had the hair wrapped around your neck.
And like there was just a lot fighting against me in this outfit. Like obviously we're mic'd on the show. I was mic'd completely through it, attaching the wig to the outfit. And then my arms could go about this high. That jacket was fucking heavy. And the wig was probably the heaviest wig that I brought to the show.
Yeah.
And
That was your version of
It
my
looked
goddess
heavy.
hair.
No, literally. And I was so like constricted in everything. I knew if my head went a certain direction, even though that wig was glued.
It's still heavy. You're gonna lean.
Oh,
also,
I was
like,
ready for it to
I
take
also
me
feel
down.
like you're someone, and I feel like we're all like this maybe, but like we're not like we don't want to look like messy like that. I feel like in your mind
You
you'd
don't
probably
wanna
like, I'd
sacrifice
rather
the
go
outfit.
home than have my wig fall off.
No, I was like,
Yeah,
you know
you're not
what?
gonna sacrifice that.
I am not gonna be that girl that has to rip apart this outfit to try to do this. Like I'm currently
You're
doing
like, I'm
this.
gonna make it
That's
work
fair.
not moving.
mean,
No,
it's fair.
literally,
Well,
I
you're
let
gonna-
you still
statuesque it
Do what
up.
you do, baby.
Somehow I dropped it to the ground. Somehow I was doing weird
Yeah,
things.
I feel like maybe people online, I've obviously seen the comments of people saying that you like gave up, but I'm like, maybe they expected you to go. I'm like, hey, it's very different when we've seen you lip sync in outfits that you were specifically asked to lip sync.
Like
in.
if I was lip syncing in this right now,
but
I'd
like
be
the
fine.
Bad Bitches Don't Cry and hot lip syncs,
Yeah.
the challenge was a lip sync.
So you're gonna dress for a lip sync.
Absolutely.
So it's like a runway. You're not really dressing the same way, so you can't really move
For a
the
runway
same
called
way.
statuesque, you're not necessarily dressing for the
Hey,
a lip sync number.
You were really on theme with the category.
Was I?
It was giving buzz.
Was I?
No,
'Cause it-
statuesque and the lip sync sister. You didn't move a lot. Clock it.
And Michaela was in like a velvet cat suit.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
I
With a
literally
pussycat
looked
wig,
over
and
and,
I was
she
like,
was in
oh,
a cat
okay.
suit, and I went, "Someone play Bohemian Rhapsody."
Why does that song keep coming up?
I don't know.
It's not Canadian. It's British.
British.
This
But
is the-
unfortunately, we do have
Ahoy,
to
matey. What-
eliminate our lovely Perla.
Yeah. Talk us through. How do you feel? How was this moment for you?
Honestly, I felt great. Like at the end of the day, like this was a wild adventure, and
Yeah.
it was absolutely like nothing I expected, and I genuinely did not expect as much fanfare online at all.
You're so funny.
I legitimately, like, to this day, I still
I feel like from
You've been like a
Where-
fan
where-
favorite since the beginning.
also like I feel like when we heard like when you got announced, I was like, oh, they're gonna love Perla, like just like your energy and stuff like that. I'm like, but it's just yeah. I guess seeing is believing. I don't know.
She can't take
I
a
feel like I
compliment. She can't
always
take a
knew. I always
compliment.
knew.
I'm seeing and I'm still not believing. Like, it's just so crazy that like this road took the turns that it did, and it's been such a wild adventure, and like I would not change my placement for the world.
Oh, and fifth is such a great spot. Like
I'm there with Katya, Ben de la Creme.
Oh my god, yeah! Did you see
Lemon.
the Instagram with all like the
Oh my
notable,
God.
like all the
So
fifth
many
Well,
athletes?
let's do the
people.
Canadian girls. Lemon, Adriana, who was actually one of my favorites on season 2.
I love her.
Vivian Vanderpuss,
Vivian Vanderpuss.
Melinda.
Vanderpuss.
Also a queen that
Melinda.
you've loved for a long time, Vivian Vanderpuss.
I love
Melinda
Vivian. She's
Verga.
amazing.
Melinda Verga. And now
Icons.
Perla.
Yeah, and now I will sit in my 5th place throne, $100,000 not richer. If anyone would like to PayPal me that money,
Well, we will find out
Please.
next week who will be able to PayPal you some money.
Fuck
fingers
it.
fucking crossed.
Because we have our finale next week with our top 4 of Canada's Drag Race season 5. Wow, we're almost at the end of the season.
Oh my, I can't believe it's already almost over. This went by so fast.
To cap this all off, as you all know, we have our little Enter the Powder Room at our Instagram, Powderpuff Girls Official. Clock it. Now is your time to like, comment, subscribe to this video as well, wherever you may be watching, or leave us a review on Apple or Spotify.
You're so good at that.
I really did eat that one up.
Yeah.
And really do, please comment because we will look. We love suggestions.
I
we
love the
feedback.
comments. Oh,
Yeah, I
the
love
comments.
the
Also,
comments
if you
too.
tune into our live premieres, I love going.
Oh yeah,
I love
we're
going in the
sometimes
chats
there.
and like chatting with guys like as the episode's happening.
I need to start. I didn't realize that we could comment on it.
Yeah,
I was
there's like a
watching-
little chat.
It's
I
like a
was
live
watching
chat.
it pop up, and I was like, "Oh, I can."
You're like, "What's
say-
happening?"
Literally, I was
Yeah,
like,
so
"Who's
definitely
talking?"
check out our Instagram and our YouTube so you can know when the premieres are happening.
Yeah,
Yes. Our finale episode will be out next week on Wednesdays at noon, our normal time. We just are delayed by a week because life happens, baby.
Life happens, baby.
But let's get into some questions from the divas and wrap this episode up.
Are we pausing?
Got my questions ready. I'm prepared.
All right, Van, give it to us. What are these questions? What do they have on their mind?
I'm ready.
I sent this to you guys in the group chat because I thought it was so funny. Y'all,
Yes.
also, if you don't have a question, send us your thoughts, fun ideas. We literally do read them all. And I think some of them are so funny. But one of them was they took our names and made them like acronyms. So Aurora was A, adore, U, unique, R, royal, O, outstanding, R, refreshing, A, I don't know, demure. Van was that. V, ... A, amazing, N, nice, bracket sometimes, G, gorgeous, O, obsession, T, tall and talented, H, hilarious. They clocked me down. And Perla's was P, pretty and perfect. Go shot 2. E, elegant and ethereal. 2 again. R, relatable. L, lovable. And A, absolutely amazing. But whoever said that, that was so funny. That cracked me up.
I love that. That's so cute.
I don't know. Demure.
Nice. Bracket. Sometimes.
Mindful.
I love V ... Just couldn't come up with
Yeah,
anything.
what are
Honestly,
V words?
Vernacular.
Yeah.
Vigilant.
Vehicle.
Villain.
Vehicle.
Villain.
Okay, this
Did you
one.
say villain? Did you hear what your daughter just said about you?
But is she wrong?
Well, takes one to know one.
Clock it.
I was about to say
My
clock
favorite
it.
movie quote.
Midas is the is
that
the
you hate that
villain
I've
of
never
the
seen the
Powderpuff
movie.
Girls.
From Girl Interrupted.
I'm the villain, baby.
I'm playing the villain, baby.
That's
just like
what
you
it is,
want.
Yeah.
Oh, you have that in a mix.
I
you
do,
should
and I love
watch
it.
that- you should
And Perla
watch
makes
that
fun of me
movie.
all the time because I've never seen the movie.
Oh, clock that.
Have you seen it?
I don't even know what movie we're talking about. Anyway, next question.
Midas, have you seen
Okay.
it? Oh, fuck all of you.
Next question is a little bit more like a challenge.
Okay.
Oh.
Someone asked, Perla, how many impressions can you do in a minute? So I'm going to get
Oh, fuck.
my clock ready, baby.
Are we gonna hold on. Are we gonna like list out a name? Like, do you want to pull?
Oh.
Do y'all want to give me names and like see if I can do them?
Well,
Well, I don't know who you can.
yeah,
do.
I don't know.
I don't even know who I
Just
can
like do something and then
Also, like, we don't have to
say the
guess,
name,
right?
do it, and then move on.
Okay.
And then we'll count.
We'll see what you can come up with.
Okay. Okay.
No pressure. Drag Race
Okay, we got
challenge.
this. We got this.
No pressure, but if you get this right, they're going to let you back in the top 4.
Oh my God, can you please use the Mario Kart countdown?
Bam, bam, bam.
Girl, editing notes again. These girls are crazy.
So sorry, girl.
Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Hello, it's me, Christopher Walken. Oh my God, bitch! What the fuck is up? Oh wow! Can't believe I'm here.
Love that.
I give her a ha and a hi ya and I kick her, sir.
What was that?
Bartok from Anastasia.
Maybe introduce it.
Oh yeah. Oh
You
fuck.
can do Oh my God.
Oh my God, Van! I love that you're such a big fan. Minnie Wang. Oh hello, it's me, Minnie Wang from Australia. Van Goth. Period. Play the house down booth, mama.
Oh, you could do Terra Nova too.
Oh yeah. Supernova. The game's already over.
That's also Sarah.
yeah,
I know,
babe.
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing there.
One more.
5 more seconds.
Fuck. Ohana means family.
And
Perfect.
Stitch.
Perfect.
Oh my God, you got
Perfect.
9.
That was great.
Impressions.
If you boil those all into one, it's all oh my god.
That's actually not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
I thought I was gonna do
I didn't
more,
know you
less
could do
than that.
Mickey Mouse as well.
Oh wow! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh.
That was crazy. The one she
Or-
does of me though sounds like Daffy Duck. Like
No, it
deadass.
sounds like
No,
the
it-
Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland.
is.
He's like, why is a raven like a writing desk?
So you're
It
saying I'm a
actually
movie
is that.
star?
Period.
X-Tube doesn't count.
Do we have any more questions?
Xtube is crazy.
Oh my God.
What, you want
what's-
GayMailTube.com? Like,
That's a great site.
I love that site. It's the best. I love how they
Um,
categorize everything. Sponsored.
Anywho, what's
your category of
favorite
choice?
pasta shape and why?
I like the
Ooh.
bow
Or just favorite
ties.
pasta shape. No, why?
I love fettuccine.
Fettuccine.
I like
is
the
so
bow
good.
ties.
Also, fusilli, like the twirly ones.
Ooh. Yeah. Oh, I also love a rigatoni, like a thick rigatoni.
I'm like a big rigatoni fan, but I'll eat
Really?
it. I mean, I love pasta. Don't get me wrong. Don't get
Oh,
twisted.
Literally, chicken fingers and fries or pasta, girl.
Cluck it.
Bow ties.
If y'all listen to one of our very first episodes when we did those quizzes,
And you
Oh,
got
we
we
pasta.
should
talk
do
about
that
food.
again though.
We should do that
We should
again.
do the BuzzFeed quizzes again. That was a good episode.
I'm down
That's
for
fine.
that.
Yeah.
We'll do the same ones too.
Tortellini.
No, different ones. Okay, wait.
Send us your favorite BuzzFeed
Gnocchi.
quizzes for us to do. Oh, gnocchi's now.
Who is everyone rooting for in the finale? If you were forced to pick one person.
Ooh.
So go into the finale, top 4. Who are you rooting for?
I am rooting, honestly, You know what? Everyone did so fucking well this season.
There's
I know
your
I'm doing
political
I'm doing a
answer.
political
Girl,
answer.
whoever wrote Forced to Pick One wrote it literally for you.
Oh, I know. But you know what? If we're gonna go by track record, Minnie Wang has the best track record.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say I have two answers too.
I think
personally, the person I think I love their drag the most is Helena Poison. Obviously, speaks for itself. Look at me, look at her. But if we're thinking of competition, I would say Minnie as well.
Yeah, Minnie has the best track record, and
I'm going to
so
speak
funny.
from a bias point. I'm going to say Michaela because I've literally seen her since her very beginning performing in Toronto.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my God, like selfishly, I'm like
baby
I
growing
want
up.
to see that story not come to an end, but like for her to step into that new chapter and see that
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really, really, really.
But also,
really
yeah, I not
agree,
to
I
sound
agree.
cliche, because y'all know I'm not like that. But if Virgo 1-2, I'm like, it'd all be good. I think all of them could easily.
Well, having 4 girls
it.
from Toronto, I'm like,
I think, yeah, we also have a...
that's already cool enough.
5 Toronto girls.
Right, 5 in the top 5.
We have a reference for also their talent beyond the show.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We know them as people.
So it's harder to
versus
say,
just-
per se, because
We're
we know
not
that-
basing just on the
Yeah,
competition.
we know that they could do a
Yeah.
lot.
Love that.
Next one, Perla, close your ears. What's your favorite Mariana's Trench song? Sorry, my fave band eliminated my fave competitor, but this is important.
I
Do you
don't
know
know
what
the
my
name
favorite
of it,
song
but,
by them is?
Don't
Sorry, what?
patronize.
Do you want to know what my favorite song by them is?
Desperate Measures.
When it's not playing.
Oh.
Okay.
Girl, not too much.
I
Mariana's Trench
love
is so good.
Pop 101.
Okay. I like Celebrity Status. I like Shake Tramp. I like Truth or Dare. I like Haven't Had Enough. I like Desperate Measures.
Is Celebrity Status the one that's like, don't I realize?
Maybe.
No,
I don't think so. Maybe. I'm not
I'm
good like
half
that.
asleep.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway,
I like a lot of songs.
she loves Mariana's Trench.
I do, girl. I just
I
love those kind
that.
of, I love it. Midas, do you have a favorite Mariana's Trench song?
Don't say anything, Midas.
I
Were you silent or were you silenced?
oh truly
Silenced.
Forcefully.
Absolutely.
Do you have a favorite Mariana's
This is
Trench?
a
I
Mariana's
actually
Trench.
don't. I'd love to get into them more because I definitely.
You don't
well,
have to. It's okay.
I feel like
it's
you would actually
definitely-
really like it.
Well, it's definitely the House of Goth effect. Like it's definitely
Yes.
my essence, like my genre. Of
Listen
music.
to
Yeah.
Prozac or like anyone better.
Yeah, I'll take recommendations. I'll take a playlist.
She's just bitter.
I am bitter.
It's just trauma wrapped up in the song.
They said, "Don't
No
be
one-
bitter, get
no
better."
One
And I
commits
said,
to a bit more than Perla. That entire conversation, she was fist clenched, mouth.
Baby,
shut.
she loves the bit.
"I will. I commit to the bit."
We have one more question
Ooh.
to wrap up this episode. Perla, if you could change anything from your run this season, would you want to? And if yes, what? But if you could change anything, a runway, a performance in a challenge, maybe
I would
even
change
a mindset,
my statue look. I would change my slow motion, and I would
change the blush you packed for
change-
Drag Race.
Yeah, that part too. Thank you,
Maybe pack
Trixie.
one.
Trixie Cosmetics failing me there.
I know you were still using the lightest color on that one too.
No, it was literally the same color pink as what I have on right now, but I wasn't basing anything under it, and I think it
Oh,
was
she
just
got
It
into the
makes such a
creams.
difference.
Yeah,
though.
it
really does. It really
Blush.
does.
Because blush does fade the fastest.
It does.
it really does.
Yeah.
And like those stage lights flushed me.
Yeah. Okay, well, I
Um,
know that you're giving a little comedy answer. You're doing sticking to the
No,
bit.
I'm actually going to get to a real
Okay,
thing that I
okay.
would do.
Okay,
Yeah.
period.
I as much as I loved Mary Kate, I wish I almost challenged myself with the Christopher Walken snatch game.
That would have been funny.
I think it would have been such a left field throw for me, but I think
It could have really hit.
yeah.
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 I would say I wish I got to see you believe in yourself more.
Has that ever happened?
Well, no, but here's hoping. I just think you
Therapy will
are
help with that.
super talented and you have a lot of.
Je ne sais quoi.
Girl, I'm like going nonverbal. I have no words.
You're speechless.
Just you have a lot of things you can do. Like you're funny and you are good at fashion. You can sew. You have a great fashion sense. Like you can definitely make it. You're a good performer. I think you have a lot of like
Dad trauma.
traits. Girl, bye. Traits. Like you have a lot of things that you are good at, and I would have loved to see you. And maybe I will in a future season. Maybe hopefully, I can see you go in and be like, "Bitch, I'm gonna kill this." A little bit. Maybe that's not fully your personality, but maybe you're like.
But I'd like go in and be like, I'm gonna have fun.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe I wish I got to see you let go and have fun because you knew that you could accomplish this.
And then if I have to kill someone,
Oh, what?
Say lovey.
Girl, that took a 180 so fast.
But that is our.
But you're not gonna
episode.
answer that?
Wait, should we maybe actually have
That was a
one
question
more
for you.
question?
Yeah, Van answered it. Maybe you should have.
Well,
wouldn't
I
cha-
gave a
it's not
very
my
nice
run. I wouldn't
answer.
change
Very
anything.
lovely.
But what? Yeah, exactly.
That's my answer.
Okay, but I was giving nice, friendly answer, moi. Okay, but I will say, let's do one last thing because this episode is important. It's the one I went home. Let us each give our favorite Perla moment from the season.
Midas, I'm not gonna answer, but Midas, you're in on this.
Okay, Midas can pick Perla's answer.
Do you have one?
At the top of mind,
Yeah, I'm trying to think now. I'm like,
I have one.
Oh,
Do you like how she has to think about it? She's like, oh.
You see why I don't have to think about it? Hey, clock that T. I loved how vulnerable you were. I think you really just let it all out. I think you were really yourself. It's kind of a two-part. Vulnerable, but also how authentic you were to your personality. Like the person that I know who I sit next to is the person I saw
was
on
represented
screen.
on TV well.
Yeah.
And I think you just really let yourself go and let yourself like enjoy the experience in a sense where you let it like
Be in the
you
moment.
took your walls down a little bit and you let like people in, which is scary to do on a television show that you know people are gonna watch and perceive.
Yeah.
And I loved watching how vulnerable you could be.
Oh,
I don't have as serious of an answer.
But that's fun. See, I'm serious. You can be fun.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
how's the tables
I
have
just
turned?
think I thought you were the narrator of the season. Truly, like you had such good confessional moments.
Yeah.
And I think that's truly where you may have had the most fun.
Honestly, I
Sitting in the
Sitting
chair.
in, I mean, like I could tell that you were like having fun with like the way you were responding about
No,
things, talking
I
about your runways and all that. Like,
legitimately treated it as therapy. They'd be
we
like,
saw.
"What did you think about this?" And I was like, "This is exactly what was going through my head at this time, and I'm going to tell you how I felt." And now I just said something really stupid.
I
and
feel
didn't
like
realize
those were
it.
some of the most.
Sounds like the
most,
podcast
raw.
when you say something, you go, "Minus, you'll edit that later."
It was literally all of that. Like we got to see all that, but it was just you in frame talking. And
Yeah,
I
it was
loved
fun.
your moments talking on camera.
I didn't realize I said so many funny things.
Girl, you just want to chain smoke and listen to Eternal Sunshine?
That's on a T-shirt.
I love that.
You can
Girl,
get that
you
at
love
dragqueenmerch.com.
that.
and Midas, did you have a
Also-
favorite?
Oh wait.
Oh wait,
Yes.
no, Midas, do your
and then we'll wrap it up.
Do your
at the
big
end.
one.
You reminded us to clock it.
Your big question.
Okay, I will say my favorite Perla moment by far. I
Ooh.
loved
By far.
your girl group verse, like so much.
Wow.
I really, I think especially because like it was also like going into it, it was something that you were nervous to do, but you did so well. It's still in my head, and like as someone who's like been a fan of you and like been like, especially it's just so nice to see. That was honestly a moment for me where I was like, obviously now I've built a relationship with you, but in that moment I was like, wow, I'm like, Perla does inspire me.
Oh,
Like I just
girl.
loved him.
Cute.
I loved the horror of it. Like I just that really
the horror
like
girlies get it.
it
The
really
horror
scratched
girlies
my
get it.
brain.
Girlies.
yeah.
Horror.
Oh,
I
So
love
we're not
your-
talking about you.
horror.
I loved
Yeah.
your look, and to top it off, weren't you wearing something with a bang?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was.
Oh,
yeah.
a little choppy bang.
immediately.
Don't
you have the remake of that.
Don't you have
hair.
that wig?
Oh,
That ponytail? That's you know that
Wait a minute.
ponytail?
wait a minute.
That's the wig.
I'm
That is
dead.
legitimately the wig.
You see,
Insert photo.
I watched that verse, and now I can turn into her. So
Last thing while we wrap up the episode, we have merch.
We have official
have
Powder
merch.
Puff Girl merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. And you can get literally so much shit. You can get our logo on joggers, bombers, backpacks, pillows, hoodies, toques.
Yes, we'll be definitely expanding this venture and doing some more fun things. Maybe also we have other fun things in the works, maybe like in-person shows, maybe like things like that
Yeah,
that are coming out. That posters might be coming out very soon.
We're going on tour. We're going to go to Vegas.
We're working up to it.
workshop.
Vegas, that's in the works.
We're going to join the Chippendales.
But definitely keep an eye out on any fun updates we might be
Magic
giving
Mike,
on our socials because we've got some things
We got some
brewing.
things. So we love y'all.
We're going to get bangs.
Midas writes.
Girl, I already have bangs out of drag.
oh my god,
I'm
Same.
sort of getting hair back.
I
my
have bangs
interest has been
too.
piqued. Give them all
Bangs,
to me.
girls.
Oh my god, not the bang.
Oh my gosh, should we
Well,
do an
let's end
episode
the
of
episode
us
with a
just
bang.
doing things with bangs?
Let's end this episode with a bang.
Clock it.
Oh, I would shave my armpits.
Clock it.
Bangs.
No. Okay, Perla, you have to give us a clock it now to end it off.
Clock it. Bye.
Clock it.
Bye.
Oh my god.